So in this module, we are going to discuss that is 14th one in the given figure. Triangle ABC side AC has been produced to D point. Angle BCD is equal to 125 degrees and angle A is to angle B equal to 2 is to 3. Find the measure of angle A and angle B. So we are going to solve this as two methods. One thing is, so let angle BCD will be equal to 125 degrees. This is exterior angle of triangle. Exterior angle of triangle ABC. So that exterior angle, let's say angle A will be equal is to angle B will be equal to 2 is to 3. So let angle A will be equal to 2x degrees, then angle B will be equal to 3x degrees. So A will be equal to 2x degrees and B will be equal to 3x degrees. So from exterior angle property, what you can see here is angle ABCD. So BCD will be equal to angle A plus angle B. Why? Because sum of the opposite two angles. A will be equal to 2x degree and B will be equal to 3x degree. That will be equal to 125 degrees. So 5x degrees will be equal to 125 degrees. That implies x degrees will be equal to 125 by 5. So 5 ones are, 5 twos are, then 5s are. That is, x will be equal to 25 degrees. That is the value. Next one, we have to find angle A. So angle A will be equal to 2x degrees. That is 2 into 25, 50 degrees. Then angle B will be equal to 3x degrees. That is 3 into 25, 75 degrees. So this is the way to calculate. We can go with another method. What is that method is? So let's take here, we're going to draw the total parts divided into this one. So what is this? So these two are, so let's take these two angles we have to find, angle A and angle B. So for angle BCD is equal to 125 degrees. So angle A is 2, angle B will be equal to 2 is to 3. The total parts, how many total parts will be equal to 2 plus 3, that is 5. So angle A will be equal to, if you add both angles, what we are getting? 125. For that, what you can take it is number of parts by total parts into total angle. So what is that angle? 125 degrees. So number of parts, how many? Your number of parts for this 2. 2 by total parts is 5. Then what is the total angle? 125. So 5 ones are, 5 twos are, 5 fives are. That is 2 into 25 will get 50 degrees. Then we can go with another one. Angle B will be equal to number of parts will be 3. So this is that. Then 5 into total angle, what is that? 125. So 125, 5 ones are, 5 twos are, 5 fives are. That is 3 into 25 will be equal to 75 degrees. So that is angle B will be equal to 75 degrees. Then angle A will be equal to 50 degrees. Like this also we can calculate. Using this model, we are going to discuss the 15th question. In the adjacent figure, it is given that BC is parallel to DE. So whatever they are given conditions, write that all. BC is parallel to DE. These two lines are parallel. Then BAC, angle BAC, what they are given is angle BAC will be equal to 35 degrees and angle BCE will be equal to 102 degrees. That is exterior angle to this. So BCE, so that is the angle exterior to this angle. Find the measures of BCA and ADE like that. So actually here, what is that here is, so let's take BCA is there. For that it is exterior angle. So we can do one thing here. From linear pair angles, what you can take it here is, this angle we can measure by from linear pair. So from linear pair angles, what you can say here is 102 degrees. So let's take that is the angle of BCA plus BCA will be equal to 180 degrees. Then angle BCA will be equal to 180 minus 102 degrees. Then what you will get here is 180 minus 102 degrees, 78 degrees. So what is the value of this? 78 degrees. So this is the 78 degrees. Then we can find this angle ADE. So we have to find ADE means we need to know these two angles are corresponding angles. So these two are corresponding angles. Then first of all we have so ABC and equal to ADE. So these are the two angles, corresponding angles. The two are equal. Corresponding angles, the two are equal. So let's take what you can take from angles and property, triangle ABC. What you can say, triangle ABC, that implies angle A plus angle B plus angle C will be equal to 180 degrees. Then angle A is nothing but 35 degrees. Then angle B is nothing but, let's take angle B as it is. Then angle C is nothing but 78 degrees, that is 180 degrees. Then 78 plus 35. 78 plus 35 will be equal to 113 degrees. So that is 113 degrees. That is angle B will be equal to 180 degrees. Then angle B will be equal to 180 minus 113 degrees. That will be equal. So 180 minus 113 degrees, 67 degrees. So what is the value of this? 67 degrees. So this is 67. This is also 67. As I told, these two are corresponding angles. Then we have to move on this angle. So what is this angle is ACED. So CED is nothing but this is the angle CED, that will be equal to, we can make it from triangle ADE. CDE is nothing but AED. AED. Both are same angles. So from triangle ADE, what you can say here is angle A plus angle D plus angle E will be equal to 180 degrees. Angle A is nothing but 35 degrees and angle D is nothing but 67 degrees plus angle E we have to find. So this angle is angle E, 180 degrees. Then angle E will be equal to 180 minus 35 plus 67. 35 plus 67 is nothing but 102 degrees. So 102 degrees. 180 minus 102 degrees is nothing but 78 degrees. So 78 degrees. So these two angles also corresponding angles. So here and these two angles are corresponding angles. Like this also we can solve. So here we can go with another method. What is that here is? So let's take these two angles. So what is this angle and this angle? From exterior angle property, what you can say here is from exterior angle property, what you can say here is triangle angle BCE will be equal to 102 degrees. That will be equal to sum of the two opposite angles, that is angle B here and plus angle A. So angle B we have to find. Angle B is nothing but 102 degrees minus angle A. 102 minus 35 degrees. Then what you will get? 102 minus 35 will be equal to 67 degrees. So 67 degrees. So what is this angle? 67 degrees. So here these two angles are corresponding angles. So angle B and angle D. So these two are angle B is equals to angle D, that will be equal to 67 degrees by corresponding angles. By corresponding angles or by, because these two lines are parallel to each other, corresponding angles. Then this angle, so this angle and this angle. Why? Because these two are corresponding angles. So from linear pair, if you find 102 degrees plus angle C will be equal to 180 degrees, that implies, so angle C is nothing but 180 minus 102 degrees, that will be equal to 78 degrees. So that is 78 degrees. So this is 78 degrees. Then what I told is angle C will be equal to angle E, that will be equal to 78 degrees. So because of corresponding angles, what you can say here is both are equal angles. Like this also we can solve. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.